What do you think about the flat Earth theory?
Yikes. I don't think that anybody's gonna play Apex after like 10 years.
Have you tried like to buy the battle pass at least?
I mean, he said it in the previous one. He said that people were getting really sensitive, and I feel like that's something that
Am I right?
I played the older one, and I've seen videos
no,
of
it doesn't
people
count.
playing this game. I've seen videos of people
Doesn't
playing
count,
this
doesn't
game.
count.
You are watching a master at work.
اهلا وسهلا في فيديو جديد. طبعا اليوم معنا ضيف حق من الاشخاص اللي عزوا علي هلبا بهي، وانا اتابع فيديوهاته شخصيا واسمه علي، لكن معروف بليل ديزي وقناته ليل ديزي على اليوتيوب، فامشي ديروا له سبسكرايب. ما زال قريب 200 سبسكرايبر او الرقم اللي حطه تو هو باهي. لكن عموما
technically 197. Okay.
بالضبط.
Okay. You gotta get the specifics, man. Okay. You gotta get it right, bro.
Please guys, show him some love, respect, and do comment on his videos and be generous with him. So anyways, حيكون هذا الفيديو بالانجليزي، الكونتنت بتاعه بالانجليزي هو، فامشوا وتفرجوا على الفيديوهات، والله لا فيهم جو الحق يعني. Anyways, Ali, how's it going, bro?
Yeah, it's going good, man. You know, it's going great. Life's great, you know, and soon I'll be onto some big things, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Can we get a little sneak peek?
No.
No.
And not because I was lying, but because I want to keep them a secret.
Okay, no problem. Good to know. So, and your YouTube channel, I've seen that you didn't post like for 6 months. Is that why? Because you're getting busy, or was the problem?
Yeah, man. I've actually I've been working on my dissertation, you know. So هذه يعني الماجستير.
Cool.
And you know, it's really hard to try to balance my time between like making videos and studying, and I was doing it in the beginning, and then I just sort of like I felt like my video quality was deteriorating and I wasn't making the kind of content that I wanted to make. And so like I'm that type of person that if I can't make something perfect in the way that I want it to be, I'd rather not do it at all. You know what I mean? Because otherwise it's just my heart doesn't feel in it.
Yeah,
you know
I
what
agree.
I mean?
I agree. Yeah, you have a point. Okay, so you're doing magister, which is the master. Okay, and it's taken a lot of time, ولا? Like a lot of time.
Yeah. It's 1 year. So I started in like September 2018. يعني شهر 9 يعني اللي فات. And I was supposed to finish this month, but I asked for an extension because the workload and the pressure behind the project for my dissertation that I'm doing is actually like it's a lot. It's a lot because I had to interview a lot of people, and I would like you to be one of those people that I interview if you'd like. It's just a bunch of questions. I don't know. Maybe you can do this after this podcast.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah.
Actually, you can call me whenever you want, bro. I mean, don't worry about it. The reason that it took so long to post this video, guys, is because electricity is being a little B, you know what I'm saying? Or a big B, I don't know. Anyways, so yeah,
It's not my fault. Not my fault. Just say, I want this on the record.
No, it's not the least fault. Definitely not, no. But the thing is, does this master take a lot of time? Like, let's say for college. What about college? I think college is taking a time too, right? What do you think?
Well, I mean, well, what do you mean? Because
I mean, studying in general is taking time, basically. Is what I'm trying to say.
It is. Because like I finished high school, and then I did my university, 3 years of university with Royal Holloway, and then now I'm doing the masters, and I'm gonna stop. Like enough with education, you know what I mean? Like I'm tired, honestly, man. I'm at that point. If I read or write one more essay, I could blow the brains out of like my lecturer, man. And I'm only joking, by the way. I'll never do that.
It's okay, I get you. So, but okay, that's enough about studying. We're not here to study or education or anything. We're just having fun.
Man. Like, why do you have to remind me of those dark days, man?
I don't know. We gotta start somewhere, bro. So, yeah. So, what are you drinking, by the way?
It's water.
Water. Okay.
Yeah. Alright. What are you drinking, bro? That looks like wine, man.
Oh no, this is just a regular blood. No big deal, you know.
Blood. God damn. We got a cannibal in the house, man.
No, this is really this is, I don't know if you know it, but this is called carcade. Carcade.
Kakade.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's just carcade for a day. It doesn't hurt anyone. Anyways.
Was that a genuine question? I don't know if you, dude. Of course I know what karkade is, man.
It actually is. It actually is because people.
I feel insulted,
no,
bro.
No. I mean, listen. Listen. No offense, but people actually don't know what carcade is. I've tried a lot of people, so.
It's like an Egyptian thing, right?
I don't know. Maybe. You tell me. You seem to look.
No, that's different. That's different. What I was thinking of is sharabat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But they have the same color, so
Yeah. It's just this.
1 + 1 = 2.
By the way, speaking 2 + 2 is 4. Quick maths. Minus 3.
Minus something. Quick maths. I don't know, man. I forgot the lyrics.
We're gonna talk about that. But anyways, have you ever seen? Speaking of like colors and drinks, have you ever seen a blue drink that is not like genetically modified? Like it's like from the nature, you know. I don't think there's exist, right?
No, it would exist. Blueberries.
Blueberries, and they're blue.
Yeah.
Blue in the sense.
They're blue. They're blue. There's blueberries because they're blue, and تخلطهم في الخلاط ويطلعوا blue.
You got me there, bro. Right? Like what I'm talking about is like blue, like you know the like the sky's color. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Blue.
Okay, like sky blue.
Yeah.
Sky blue.
Or my PlayStation discs here, like blue. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, I mean, you could turn milk into a bluish color. Because it's true, but I don't know, I don't remember how. It's something to do with testing the freshness of the milk. Seaweed. If you put seaweed and you mix the seaweed with the milk, and if it turns blue, then that means that
you're good to go.
It's not 100% pure.
You're good to go. Okay, I get it. Actually, who wanna do that? Like make their milk blue or something?
It's strange.
It's strange. Yeah. So, I have a good question here for you. Okay, so I actually did have a guide. So I want to ask you some questions. And the first one I have is, it's mine. I made these questions up. So, do you think?
Okay, I'm not accusing you of plagiarism.
No. I'm just saying like for anything. Anyways, do you think YouTubers are actors?
Actors, 100%. 100%. I'm not really like 100%. I mean, there's sincerity to it. 100%. Like, because I feel like people usually connect an actor with a liar. You know, you got people say you have to be good at impersonating someone else. That means you have to, in a sense, lie and bring out this different personality that's not similar to yours.
I agree.
And people associate it with that, and it's not true. You know, like, I mean, sometimes you can just relate to certain aspects or choose to emphasize certain aspects of your personality, and that's what I do. I just basically I exaggerate everything that I do.
I see.
On my videos.
And why
you know?
And why do you think we're doing that as a YouTubers? You know.
I feel it's the platform. That's what everyone sort of like subconsciously influenced us to do. It's like that over exaggeration, you know? Like everybody always gets on the mic and the first thing they do is like, "Hey guys," and you know what I mean? Like everybody's like super hyped up.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah. That's what.
And I in the beginning of my YouTube thing, I started off that way, and then slowly I sort of like matured and found a more chill me, you know, like I found my persona.
Yeah. You know, you're making a good point because I see a lot of YouTubers are doing this. Hey guys, what's up, bro? What's up? Subscribe and do this all shit. I mean, it's not like that. Basically, just and believe me, I mean, it needs like this. It needs niya. If you don't have niya, you won't make that video. I'm telling you. So I mean, basically.
In my opinion, everyone on YouTube, especially people that are doing games, that's why I stopped making videos about games, are self-proclaimed commentators. You know what I mean? You know what I mean by that? Like, what did you study, or what kind of knowledge do you have to say that you're a commentator? Like you just walked in and you just imitated what everyone else was doing, and then you think that makes you a real commentator? Like,
Yeah.
no, just
Yeah,
shut
yeah.
the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, commentary is
Yeah.
really a big topic on YouTube, and a lot of channels are doing these commentary videos, and it needs talent. Honestly, it needs talent. YouTube, PewDiePie used to do commentary in video games. He used to play.
I don't even like. Yeah, I don't like PewDiePie's commentary. I mean, I like his videos sometimes, but I don't think he's a more of like a live reaction guy, because it's the facial expressions, the vibe, the what's the community engagement. A good commentator would actually be Stone Mountain. If you,
Okay.
I watch that guy a lot. Like if you hear.
Disclaimer, guys. This video is not sponsored by anyone.
Yeah, it's not. No,
So-
no, it's not sponsored. It's just this is my personal
Yeah,
taste.
yeah.
Like, I watch that guy all the time. He's actually really good. You know.
Cool. And what do you think about the YouTube policies lately? I mean, with the restrictions and everything. Do you think it's fair? Or?
I don't think it's unfair. Like if anyone thinks it's unfair, I don't think it's unfair. I think it's 100% the way that it should be, because they're trying to basically take away all the channels that had all these benefits that were giving them so much hassle, and yet they were not successful at all.
Like these, conspiracy theories, and they're telling this whole agenda about YouTube and everything. So I don't know. I think we don't really need to go there, but I'm just
Look,
saying.
personally, I hate conspiracy theories, because I think, okay, I'm gonna be really blunt here. Please don't take offense to this. This might not be applicable to you, and if it is, I am deeply sorry, but it's just my opinion. I think people
Don't
that
worry about
listen and take conspiracy theories into heart and really seriously put some deep thought into it, they're stupid. You're plain stupid. Not because they don't have some true basis to it, but because of the fact that ultimately you can't control or change the system. So why are you even concerning yourself with something that's out of your control, when instead you should be worrying about what you say, because you're part of that system. So stop being a hypocrite. You know what I mean? Because they say all these things, but yet they're still on the platform. Stop being a hypocrite.
I get it. Okay, good point. Well, I mean, I do watch Shane Dawson videos. I mean, conspiracy theories, and they're really entertaining, to be honest. I mean, they are convincing.
You said
a
it
little
there.
bit.
You said it
I'm
there.
not gonna say no.
Entertaining.
Yeah,
There's a
entertaining, yeah.
There's
And convincing
I
in
know,
some
but there's a
aspects.
difference between speculation and fact. If it's not a fact, everything is open to question, even if it sounds convincing. You know what I mean? Like the theory that man evolved from monkeys is 100% convincing, and a lot of people believe it. But is it a fact? 100% no.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, even if you know it's the closest thing to explaining, and a lot of people believe it, it still doesn't mean it's a fact.
Yeah, 100%. And what do you think? Since we are on this topic, what do you think about the flat Earth theory?
Yikes!
Since we are on this topic, bro. What do you think
I
about that?
definitely agree. You know, the Earth is flat.
What? Seriously,
Of course not, man.
Nah.
Metaphorically,
Nah, you can't be
metaphorically
serious.
speaking, yes, the Earth is flat, man. We don't feel the circular shape, but like realistically,
Exactly,
yeah,
yeah.
man, it's
Yeah.
100% circular. It's just, like there's no question.
So it's
Like, what do you want me to say? Like, I'm not a scientist, bro.
no, just like the normal rationale.
Yeah,
thinking,
I mean,
just,
that's
what
the
I'm
closest thing to
yeah.
explaining the fact that we can see the circular shape is that when you look through the sea and you see the horizon, it does end. You see a line that separates the sky and the land, and that's because the closer you get, the line keep extending, and that's because it's slowly curving. You know what I mean? So
I get
if
what you're
you
saying.
notice it.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. So you're not saying that the Earth is like a triangle. or
I don't know, man. I mean, it's not a full circle. If that's what it's not smooth. Okay, it's not a smooth circle.
Yeah, it's not smooth.
Okay,
Yeah.
it is a circle though. like roughly.
Interesting to know that us like Muslims and Arabs in general, that we all think the same. I mean, I don't think that there's maybe just like some
I know,
you get what
but
I'm
what's
saying,
more interesting is why are all the planets circular? Why were they developed to look like a circle?
Dizzy
With
Dizzy is hitting us with these questions.
With that wisdom, bro.
I got no response,
Why?
bro.
Yeah. They could have been كانت مرات
it's
تكون
interesting,
مستطيل ولا you know like مثلث زي ما قال, like why a circle, bro? We don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I don't know, bro. It's just interesting. I mean, and like Saturn has this outer ring. You know, Saturn. You know Saturn.
Yeah.
The planet Saturn. It has an outer ring. So, I mean, but it's still a circular shape.
I know.
So.
It's like a circle inside a hoop. They're playing basketball.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Playing basketball.
زي بنقول God is playing basketball, man. He be scoring some
No
hoops.
way, bro. Don't even say that. Oh my God. No, bro. If we talk about
It's
God,
a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Yeah,
it's a
people
joke.
like.
If you can't take that sort of joke, those sorts of jokes, you shouldn't be watching my channel at all.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I'm just saying. Okay.
Yeah. No
I try not to mix religion with normal conversations.
Yeah. I get it. I get what you're saying. So this is the first podcast you ever made. What I'm mistaken.
Yeah. I wanted to make my own podcast, but you beat me to it. So here I am, a guest on your show.
I guess I'm sorry about that. But I'm just.
God damn it!
You know,
everyone always beats me to the idea.
You know, this is really interesting because if you don't start with something, somebody else is gonna do it. So
yeah,
you have to be
true.
fast. Yeah.
Thank you for hurting my feelings, by the way.
Sorry, bro. I didn't mean that. So I've watched. So no. I'm not gonna go to this topic. Let's talk about video games first. So what was your first console, or how was the experience?
Okay, I mean a little bit presumptuous. Okay. What was my first console? Maybe I played PC.
Okay.
But no, you're right. Yeah, I had a console the first time.
I have a console.
My first console was the Nintendo. It was like the really old one, you know. Like
Nintendo.
الأشرطة ذكاي اللي كانوا يركبوا فيه.
64.
Yeah. It's like a really old one with like those big cassettes like that you have to fucking plug in the thing. You know?
I know what you're talking about.
I don't remember the name exactly. I'm sorry, man. I can't recall it off of my mind.
Here in Libya, we call it like everybody's called like these type of things like Italian.
Yeah.
So,
but I mean, if you had to, I mean, I don't know if you'll consider that a console or not, but specifically for what most people would know and remember, I started off obviously with a PlayStation 1 and then a PlayStation 2. No, actually, I had a PlayStation 2 before I had a PlayStation 1 because I never.
What is this insane. Reverse engineering thing you have?
Yeah. It's like I had a PlayStation 2 and then I went back and I bought a PlayStation 1 because there was some games that I wanted to play just out of curiosity. And then from there, I just kept buying every console that came out.
So you're not that late about video games, huh?
Yeah. I had a the Wii, you know, like I had the Xbox 360 and I also have the Xbox One. So I'm a person that like falls on both sides of the spectrum. You know, there's always that ongoing debate of Xbox versus PlayStation. I'm on both teams, man. I support you both. Like I'm there. You know?
So you're not biased, is what you're saying.
I'm not biased. I mean, I had so much fun playing Xbox. I actually remember playing Xbox more in my childhood and enjoying the games more because one of my favorite games were Viva Pinata, which was like Trouble in Paradise, which was basically like you had the farm and you had to catch all these pets and raise them and stuff like that. So for a little kid, that's like fucking the dream. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'd get a lion and you'd fucking raise it. You'd get a giraffe. You'd get a fucking penguin. I even bought it. I bought it now as an adult on the Xbox One just because it was the nostalgia. You know? Yeah.
Nostalgic.
Yeah.
I even play. No, it's okay. You can interrupt. I even play video games like an old video games till this day. I mean, nostalgia hits you hard sometimes. I mean,
It does, man.
yeah,
It does. It brings back a lot of memories of a lot of people that you loved and cherished throughout your life, you know? Because I was never playing alone. And I feel like everyone can relate to that as a kid, especially the idea of video games when we grew up was about connecting, personal connection, your physical connection. You're there. We're literally communicating, slapping and punching each other so we'll make the other person lose or miss a shot on FIFA or something. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But now everything's online. Sure, I can communicate with people with a mic, and sometimes I have great friendships with certain people. You know, like especially like on Apex. But we'll get to that. You know. But it's like, you know what I mean? Kids will never get to experience what we had.
Yeah.
Throughout their
I
childhood.
always say
they
that.
started off with online.
Yeah, I always say that.
It alienates people. You know what I mean? It alienates them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you have a point. Actually, I always tell my older brother this that the '90s is the best, I think, generation to exist. I mean, maybe the '80s are good, but I mean, like.
I mean, no. Technically, I think we can all agree that the craziest and crazy best, like best as in crazy kind of best, was the '70s.
'70s. Why is that?
Yeah. You know, cause like drugs and stuff.
Bro,
Wait,
come on.
Give me a second. I'll be back. Door's knocking. And wait, give me a second, man. Boys gotta look fly, you know.
No problem. Yeah.
Alright.
Appearance is very important, by the way. So.
Appearance.
Yeah, appearance. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, you can't just like shitty. Who would watch you like that? You know what I'm saying? So, like, I do see, like, people here on YouTube, like, butchering the guys that appear on YouTube just because they're like, I don't know, like, you know, God just made them like that. It's not like, no big deal, I mean. But, you know, people are hard sometimes. Anyways,
I struggled with that in the beginning because I had a lot of acne on my face.
By the way,
you know, and I still do, I
did have an acne when I was like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. So it was really it was really a hard experience, but I got over it. I don't know how. So.
I know, but I feel like it's not that hard. Like, you know, like I know what you mean, but it's like it's something that we should feel confident and
definitely,
like and like not be afraid to talk about. Like, it's fine, dude. Sure, I was insecure for a lot of my years growing up because of my acne. And because of the way that people made fun of me, like, about it, like, I even had a kid one time that called me Volcano Head.
Oh my goodness,
dude,
that's
that was
extreme.
like
That's
bullying
extreme.
back in 6th grade. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's really bullying. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's fine. We actually ended up becoming best friends, which is ironic.
Yeah, I mean, friendships do tend to stay like that. I mean, like, you could eventually find like the worst guy ever, and you just end up being a friend. So, yeah, I'm not surprised, but I'm just saying that that was a horrible thing to say back there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were on the topic of gaming.
Yeah.
So,
but like back. Yeah. But like back to your question about a lot of people getting heat about the way that they look, I think it's fine because like it's just taking care of yourself is important. You can do the best that you can, but I'm sorry, if you're ugly, you're ugly. You have to deal with it. You know what I mean? You can't let that stop you from making videos. You gotta make videos, bro. You know, wear a bag or something, or don't show your face. Just commentate. Use voice if that makes you self-conscious.
wear a bag.
I don't know, man. There's 100 ways. There's 100 ways to do it. I'm just being real. You don't have to show your face if you're, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people that just commentate and they're so successful.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf put a paper bag on his face, and he was trending all over the internet saying, I'm not famous anymore. You can do something like that and have that be your character for your YouTube.
Not everyone is Shia LaBeouf, by the way, but I get what you're saying.
I know. I you know what I mean?
Funny, bro.
Like, you know what I mean? Like the marshmallow DJ guy, you know, the one that wears the thing. That could be your character, you know. You can have a mask and it becomes you. That character becomes you.
Yeah, you can embrace
You know
it.
what I mean?
Yeah, you can embrace it.
Yeah, embrace it. Exactly.
No big
Not,
deal.
yeah, you have to deal with the facts. Some people can't be famous for their looks. I know that I'm not. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like we deal with it, man. Like,
Yeah.
okay, like, I'm not saying like
even
yeah.
Sia, no Sia.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the same thing. I mean, she hides her face with her hair, so I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I should say this, but I used to have like a really like depressing moment in life where I did have acne, okay, and I was really depressed. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, and I used to not even look in the mirror for quite a time. So it was really hard. I mean, I didn't took it like an easy way as many people, but I don't know. This is just me.
No. I had no. I went through a similar experience because I remember that because of the amount. I feel like we made it subconsciously worse for ourselves because of the amount of shit that people were saying and the amount of jokes that people were making. They made you feel so self-conscious to the point that if you looked in the mirror, all you saw was ugly, because being beautiful or being handsome is also something internal. Because if you don't feel good about yourself, you won't think that you look good. You think that you look bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah, 100%. I have to agree.
Yeah.
And this is just like a sad thing. You know, let's change the subject a little bit.
Yeah, let's cheer it up a little bit, bro.
Anyways, oh, by the way, I have a good question here. So, since you are in London, okay? So, I think you're in London, right? Or
no, I'm in Bristol.
Oh, Bristol. Okay. Have you ever went to an E3 event? Or
no, never in my life. But I want to, like, desperately. If you have a ticket and you need a +1, I'm there.
100% sure. I got you. So, any gaming events in your place? Like Comic-Con or anything?
No, I'm not the type of person that likes to attend gaming events that I'm not really familiar with. Like, I have to research them first, and if it's worth spending the money. But obviously E3 is like, dude, like, everything that happens in the US is like insane. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But in the UK, I don't think it's worth it. Like, I don't think they have events or like big gaming communities. Of course, they have a lot of people that play, but not like the US. Like, their gaming community there is crazy, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, everybody goes there to make announcements.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, USA is just great. Honestly, I'm just like bluntly gonna say this. Like, USA is like a dream to go. Honestly, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
I mean, there's a lot of great studios that like function outside of the UAE for like tax benefits, but everyone still eventually ends up having, you know, like a branch in the US because it's necessary. Like most of the big ones are based in the US.
I envy the Mexican people, by the way.
Yeah, because they're neighbors.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Just which state would you like to attend to?
Well, obviously, I mean, I for some reason I want to live in New York because as a child, you know, watching movies and stuff. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you watch movies and like, hey, you know, you see that famous line like, hey, I'm walking in, like all this culture and like, you know what I mean? Like, just that culture and like, I just want to experience that moment, just that moment.
Yeah.
I'm across the street and a cab would drive by and nearly hit me and I'll be like, hey, I'm walking here. You know what I mean? Like,
I know this line. Where did you bring this line? I know this.
It's in a movie. I don't know, somewhere.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Yeah, I just want to say that. I just want to go to New York, live there long enough for a situation like that to happen, and then just get out.
Yeah, and
yeah.
So like, yeah, I think New York is the best. I don't know why. Just like New York have like these landmarks and so yesterday I watched the stand-up comedy for Dave Chappelle. Have you seen that?
Ooh.
Bro, controversy off
You
the
struck
front.
a nerve, boy.
Shut the front door,
You
bro.
struck a nerve, boy.
Honestly.
You better watch what you say, because I love Dave Chappelle, man. I love him.
You see,
Dude, I love Dave Chappelle, man. Like, Dave Chappelle is like, in my opinion, he does a lot of trans jokes, which sometimes can get a little bit uncomfortable, but not because of who they are, but that's just because something we're not used to hearing about. You know, used to people making video. I mean, we're not used to people talking about these sort of topics or subjects and discussing them openly. And it was interesting.
That's what I like about him.
Yeah,
honestly,
he's an educator. He's not even a stand-up. He's an educator. You know what I mean? He takes a good perspective, something about real life. He makes it into comedy, so it's easy for people to digest. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Because I mean, personally, I can relate to it, because anything that I say on YouTube or do is eventually gonna offend someone, and that's why when I made that joke, I was like, you know, if you can't take those types of jokes, then you shouldn't be watching my videos, because I'm not gonna censor my speech because of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I wanna,
I get what you're saying.
You know, I mean, I'm not using profanity all the time, but I'm saying things that you don't agree with. That's not my problem. Don't watch me. You know what I mean? I'm stating
exactly, yeah.
and he
that's what I
and I mean
that's what I tell my audience from time to time, to be honest. Like if you don't like what I'm saying, don't just don't watch. Don't bother with it.
It's that simple. Like, I mean, I do it, sure, through the support of the people that watch me, and I really appreciate everyone that watches me, but at the same time, I need to feel good about what I do. I need to feel happy about what I do, because I'm the one who's putting in 6 to 8 hours a day to get that video edited. You know what I mean? Get it on time, and then you watch it in 5 minutes, and then some fucking guy comes in and says, "Hey, you tried too hard."
This is getting heated.
Yeah. I mean, it pisses me off when someone goes like, "Hey, you tried too hard." I'm like, really? Really? Okay. You know what I mean? You want to go, bro? I'm here.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Like,
no. You're saying what you're saying is I can relate to, because from a fellow YouTuber here. I mean, they don't know what the one video you can go through. I mean, behind the scenes and all that. Yeah, so it's a really not the best situation you can get yourself into.
That's what it is. It's a journey.
Yeah, so it's a big journey. Yeah. Play that game on PlayStation. Anyways, do you play as Bloodhound, or what's your favorite character in the whole game so far? I mean,
that's tough. I feel like Wraith and Lifeline are both equal. You know what I mean? But if I had to lean towards a choice, I think, well, technically, you know what? Fuck it. None. I think my favorite character is the next one. We'll see.
Dude, you're not giving me a straight.
I don't know, because it's like you. I don't know.
Listen. Forget that. Who's the most character that you played as?
Oh, okay. That would be Lifeline.
Lifeline.
And the second one is Wraith.
I mean, have you opened the old characters?
Yeah, I play with all the characters. I play with all of them. I love them all equally. I don't know. It's like I finished the levels. It just keeps going.
Oh, okay. Cool. So you did like unlock all the characters. Okay. So I play with Watson mostly, and the second one is Caustic.
Ooh.
Because they have a really good defense system, and especially Caustic, he can put these gas traps in front of doors.
I think it really depends on your style of play. Like, I mean, like you mentioned a lot of defensive characters, so it means that you like supporting the team, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I do.
Yeah. So it's like, and in a way, you can actually use that effectively to attack. Like, I've used Caustic not to barricade, but to attack. Like, it was insane. I think it was like the strategy was I throw a gas thing, I pop it, so then it does the smoke, so they're afraid to come in, and then I run towards it and throw the second one and pop it and keep pushing with that tactic through a tight corridor or something, especially in bunker. So I use it to, like, it's like an you know what I mean? Like, it's an offensive tactic. You know what I mean?
You know, bunker is the national place for for Caustic. You know?
yeah. Dude, the new because they released a new update, and Wraith has a sick ass like skin is fucking amazing.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah,
it's amazing. I just hate the fact that you have to pay to get it. Like, see what I mean?
Yeah.
This is what I hate about these companies. They make you pay for everything. You can't do they don't even allow you the choice to do a challenge to get the skin. Nah, they just, because they know that you'll try hard enough to get it. They just want you to pay.
You have to pay. Yeah, you have to pay. I mean,
and if they do let you do it, they'll make it super impossible that only professional people can do it. Like pros, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That could work too. I mean, but no, you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
But I mean, Some people would say like it's a free game, and you know you have to support this company, Respawn, and
Yeah, they have the season pass. They have the season pass, and they have the normal store. You know what I mean? But for example, I reached the highest level. I'm not getting any more Apex packages.
Loot boxes.
It's really hard to get Apex. What are they
boxes,
called?
loot boxes, loot boxes.
Yeah, the Apex things, you know, the loot boxes or whatever. Like
Loot
yeah,
boxes,
like I'm not getting them anymore because, you know, in the beginning when you advance on every level, you'll get one, you know. So now I don't get any, and if I do want any, I have to fucking buy the season pass and get those little coins that they give you with as you progress, and then and even then you probably only end up with like 5, you know, like loot crates or like whatever. So you still have to pay for it. It's just like in my mind, I'm like, you know, fuck this.
Have you tried like to buy the battle pass, at least the premium?
I do buy the. Yeah, I do.
Oh, you did?
That's the only thing that I buy is the premium battle pass, and I still feel guilty about buying it.
Seriously?
Yeah, because it's like what if I don't reach the highest level and then the event ends, or what if I get a lot of commitments in my life and I don't have enough time to play the video game, and then I would have wasted my money. It happened to me so many times in Fortnite where I buy the season pass, I have so many commitments in my life, I don't play the game a lot, and then I end up wasting my money because I didn't even get the items from the season pass.
So you actually do pay like microtransactions in video games.
Yeah. I'm against it, but I'm for it at the same time. Like I'm against the way that certain things constantly rely on paying money. Yeah, like paying money for an individual item. I'm against that. I'm 100%, because it's like, you know, like it's like I need something more than just one item for like $20.
Seriously,
like,
I mean,
insane.
Call of Duty Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops 4. I mean, did the same thing. I think with like a ridiculously a crosshair. You know, the thing where where it's like a crosshair. You know, you have to buy that for $1.
Yeah.
You can buy crosshairs that you can shoot with. You know,
that's insane. That's insane.
That's insane. Yeah, it is. Oh my goodness. I mean, like for $1, you can't.
I mean, I understand. Yeah. I mean, I understand that like getting these things or like programming them and putting them in the game can be like really hard and like difficult, and it takes a lot of time. I mean, but they have the skill to do it. And if they want us to continue playing the game, and they want to increase the game's life cycle or lifespan, whatever you want to call it, you know, this is their obligation. You know, like it's like you want me to play. I bought the game, sure, but if I get bored, I'm gonna play another game. You know, but if you want me to play, make it interesting. You know, and if you keep just selling me all things all the time, like it's just. It ultimately, everyone else is gonna look a lot cooler than me, and I'm gonna feel really stupid and lame, and I'm either gonna cave in and buy stuff, or I'm gonna leave the game to something else.
Yeah, this is what they do. I mean, like they bait you into these things that you have to buy because the other guys, they're gonna look more cooler than you, so you have to like eventually blend in and you have to buy. So that's the issue here. So yeah, I get what these companies are doing, and that's really a shame. I mean, they do this thing where you have to like, I mean, for example, the Iron Crown challenge. I mean, it caused a lot of controversy if you're not aware. I mean, I think you're aware, but you know, so it's like very expensive. So people were like very upset. Like $10. That I mean,
$10. It was
18.
more. It was more.
No.
Do you know how much it cost you to get one care package from that? It cost you.
No. I think. No, what I'm trying to say is like 18. Somebody's saying a joke like $18 in this game gives you a bold wraith, and another game gives you like a health expansion. And another,
yeah. Dude. You don't need to go too far. The Witcher, the greatest game ever.
Yeah.
They took so long to develop that game, but when they finally released it, they said we don't want you to pay for DLCs. Everything is free.
Much respect.
Extensions is free because that's the way they wanted the game to be. They wanted the community to look back at this game and still play it for a nostalgic feeling. I don't think that anybody's gonna play Apex after like 10 years. You know what I
No,
mean?
no. Yeah, I agree.
I mean,
But
even
at
if
the same
people
time,
stop,
it is the best
even if people
battle
stop
royale
playing
game.
it when you, yeah,
In my opinion.
I just mean that I just mean that even after you get old, I don't think that it's one of those games that you can come back and still play again.
Definitely, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And yeah, I know what you're saying. So, but I mean, it's
Yeah.
like
it. Yeah, no, I was just gonna say it's not a Crash Bandicoot type of game. You know what I
no,
mean?
it's not. It's definitely not. It's not even
Yeah.
Pepsi Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It
It's
doesn't-
like
have
there's no real value to it. It doesn't more solidify itself in our memory. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense.
You're right. It does. It does. I mean, it's not like they have that nostalgic value to people like in this age, you know. So, I mean, also, I mean, video games are being really, really overwhelming these days. I mean, do you know how many games that are being produced? Like every day, bro. It's insane.
Yeah. And a lot of them are on PC, which kind of pisses me off because there's so many games that I want to play.
It doesn't piss me off. I'm just kidding.
I actually didn't hear you, so.
Oh, you didn't hear me?
Yeah.
I said it doesn't piss me off.
Ah, okay. Okay, all right, okay, whatever. You play on PC, I get it.
I do have a console.
You guys, I know you guys have an advantage, and I just can't. I feel like having a console is a lot easier for relocating because I move around a lot. So having a console means that I can take it anywhere and still be able to play. Imagine me carrying like a desktop. Like I'd have to fucking carry the monitor, you know
No
what I mean?
way.
Like the whole
Yeah, no
setup.
way.
Like that's not gonna work for me.
Yeah, no way, no. PCs are not made to move on, to move
Yeah,
like
yeah,
from place
yeah.
to place.
It's just
Yeah.
like that's it. This is your
Yeah,
location.
stationary,
Stays there.
stationary machine. Yeah.
Yeah.
But consoles, I mean, like I do have a PlayStation 4, and I did have a PlayStation 2, and I have a PlayStation 3, but it gave me the yellow light of death. Are you familiar with that?
Yeah, I actually didn't get it from mine. Mine is still working.
I have the PlayStation 3, the fat version, the big one. The first, the early PlayStation's designs.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I had that for the PlayStation 2, like the really fucking big and thick one. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And the PlayStation 2 Slim is really slim, and it's like so small. I mean, I do have it right here actually. I don't know if you can see it, but this is a plane here. So, anyway, let me just grab my PlayStation 2 to show you like how small it is. Look at this. It's like an iPad.
Yeah.
Can you see this?
Yeah, I see. I remember that, man. That's actually really portable, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh, what kind of games do you have there, man? Let me see.
Oh, I have Spider-Man. I have Red Dead Redemption 2.
Okay.
Have you played Red Dead Redemption?
No, I wasn't a big fan, but yeah, sure.
Say what? Bro, you have to try this game.
I played other games. I played the Uncharted. I played The Last of Us. I played God of War.
No.
I played
Red Dead,
Monster
bro.
Hunter. I played, you know what I mean? Like I had other games. Gears of War. That was one of my favorites, by the way, because of the single player co-op. Amazing. The first 3 Gears of Wars were amazing, and then afterwards it was just like,
Exactly.
you know what I mean? It was just like it was
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah, I agree. But you have to try Red Dead Redemption, bro. If you like to experience like a new thing, this is the game for you. I'm telling you. Game of the year for me. I mean, like honestly, I did like playing a lot of games, but this one, Red Dead Redemption 2, takes the cake for me. I mean, like it's like it got the emotions, it's got the music, it's got the story. I mean, I don't know, but have you watched?
I would say my game of the year is Resident Evil 2 remastered. That was the one.
Resident
'cause
Evil 2
I grew
remastered?
up watching.
But wait, it's not the same year. What same year? 2019. This
Yeah,
game was released in
2019.
2000. No, this game was released in 2008. 18.
Oh, okay.
Red
Then God of War. Then God of War would be in 2018. But 2019 for me
God of War
was
1.
yeah.
God of War 1. Game of the year. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but I don't think that you have the right to judge because you haven't played the game. Am I right?
I played the older one, and I've seen
No,
videos
it
of
doesn't
people
count.
playing this game. I've seen videos of people
Doesn't
playing
count,
this
doesn't
game.
count, doesn't count, bro. Doesn't count.
Okay, look, it's one of those games that I enjoy watching. I just don't have enough time to. I don't. If I play this game, I'll forget about social life, forget about studying, forget about leaving the room,
That's
forget
what
about
it's for,
showering.
bro. That's
forget-
what it's for.
I barely even shave now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, you have the right to like not play it. But what I'm telling you is like this game is the bomb. Honestly.
Yeah.
Anyways, I mean,
I'm
I
not
respect your
disagreeing.
opinion.
I'm not
Yeah.
disagreeing. It's a good game.
What about Death Stranding? Are you hyped?
Yeah,
I'm hyped.
definitely.
I
But
know
I feel
I
like
am.
I feel like I'm gonna be disappointed 100%, which is why I'm gonna wait until people put reviews about the game once it's released.
Interesting.
Because I
Why do
feel
you
like
feel that?
it'll be another No Man's Sky. You know what happened with No
I
Man's
hope
Sky?
not. I hope not. Yeah, I know. Oh, believe me, I know. I made a whole video about that.
Hello?
Yeah, I made a review about No Man's Sky, so I know. I know where it goes. Yeah, I know because I made a video.
I
about
was just
it.
saying that it might be another case, kind of like what happened before with No Man's Sky. Like everyone was super furious, and they even went to the point that they refunded everyone.
Yeah. It
Just
was
to say.
tragic.
Yeah.
Tragic. I mean.
Yeah, but
tragedy.
they put a short time frame for people to try to claim the money back, which pissed me off, and I didn't know,
Seriously?
and so
Did
I
you
didn't
get-
get a fucking refund.
You didn't?
No, I
Oh my
didn't.
goodness.
I didn't. It was kind of pissed me off a little bit.
How much? How much did you pay?
It was 60 or 70, something like that. It's a lot of
Pounds.
money, bro. It's a lot of money for a game
That is not even finished.
Yeah, no, it's not even that. Like they made it look and sound, and even with the trailers and the footage and everything, they made it look and sound, and spoke
this is
about
the
it
best
in a
game
way
of all
where
time,
they
yeah.
made it. They made us think that it was like this universe where everyone is gonna meet up at some point, or there's a chance that you could be roaming space and like exploring with your friends. But then it turns out that was
None of that.
just all lies.
None of
Like,
that
you
is in
can't
the
fucking
game,
do
yeah.
that. And even if it did happen, you're probably just imagining that shit. Like,
Hallucination. Oh my god. Yeah. But
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, this game has been patched and updated, so it actually does have these things that were promised. So, I mean, to their credit, this should be counted. So
I don't care. I'm speaking
I
about
don't care
how
either,
it
yeah.
was before. I don't care. They already lost my trust. They lost.
exactly. They actually did lost my trust as well.
Yeah,
And
they
I
lost
don't
my
even
trust. You
care
know what I
about
mean?
this
Like
game.
you lost my trust already. Like I'm not gonna go back and play it.
Yeah, 100%. Neither am I. And what do you think about the Cyberpunk 2077?
Hmm.
Yep, that's the game.
Yeah, I'm not really too hyped up about that. But Death Stranding, I'm willing to give it a try, but I'd have to see reviews first.
I see. So you're like a Call of Duty type of person?
No, I
Like you're
don't.
waiting
I'm
for
not at
this
all.
new Modern
no,
Warfare?
No, I'm not at all. I actually hate the Call of Duty series at the moment, just because it's like it's horrible. I'm more into Apex, like just Apex, Resident Evil games like Resident Evil, like where you have to like think strategically, conserve ammo, craft things. Crafting especially is like the most thing that I look forward to. I just don't have the time to play games like Ark Survival, for example. Like I love that game, but I never had the time to fully devote like myself to playing it.
It needs time and effort. I mean, not unless you want to do
Yeah.
Twitch. Maybe if you Twitch on stream.
It needs an enormous amount of concentration. That game pisses me off. It pisses me off because you die so many times. It's so hard to develop a base, and people just fucking shit all over you.
I said, do you have like, is there like anything new controversy in the United Kingdom? Is there like, it doesn't have to include video games, like just, anything at all that we don't have here in Libya.
It's not something that I can think about at like the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But if I had to say something, it'd probably be dumb. I don't know, because I'm just trying to think outside of the box, and I'm trying to like It's like you're putting me on the spotlight, basically, man. And
Didn't mean that.
yeah. I mean, what would it be? We have better food, that's for sure.
Electricity.
We have better food though, like legit.
Better food?
We have better
What do you
food. Like their food is terrible. Like
Oh, you mean the UK?
British
food
food?
is terrible?
British food is terrible. I mean,
What is the British food?
exactly? It's a mystery. We don't know. Aside from
Yeah.
fish and chips, it doesn't really exist.
Exactly. Yeah. And do they drink tea? Is that like a thing or?
Oh no,
just-
yeah, that's 100% a thing.
That's a
I
thing,
was
huh?
sitting down with one person I remember, and he fucking, I think he ordered 5 teas. He just kept going, It was
Hada.
insane. I was just like,
This guy's sleepy to the bones.
"Whoa."
Wow. And it's like a red tea. It's not like green tea.
I drink a lot of. Hey man, I drink a lot of. Yeah. I drink a lot of tea too, so it's fine. I wish I could answer that question, but I think they have everything that we have, bro. You know, it's just food. It's everywhere. Pizzas, burgers, steaks, barbecue. You know,
what's your
It's
favorite-
like it's all
what's your
good.
favorite-
It's like the only thing I would say that the only thing that we desperately need in Libya is aside from obviously the obvious like electricity and stuff like that and like jobs and security is good transportation systems. We
I
don't
agree.
have
Agreed. Yeah.
bus services. We don't have bus services. We don't have efficient like taxi services like Uber or something like that people can actually trust. You know what I
Well,
mean?
Yeah. I get what you're talking
We don't
about.
have we don't have trains. For fuck's sake, we don't have trains between cities. Like that's disgraceful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
It's
people should
shame.
be ashamed.
Yeah, shame. Honestly,
Yeah.
I mean, the country is like horrible.
We
at
have
the
the
moment,
we have the power to fuel them.
but we don't have the mind to use. So, but speaking of like transportation, they
Yeah,
did brought
that's for sure.
some like new buses. There's a new buses here in town, so they didn't arrive yet. They are coming. So I saw them, and everybody saw them on Facebook. I don't know if you're aware of this, but these buses they're like these elegant new, like not these old Iveco looking, ugly looking Iveco buses. You know what I'm saying? They're like like UK buses is what I'm saying, and the taxis. And taxis are getting this new skin, I should say. They're getting this painted, not black and white like they used to. Now they're actually painted yellow. So, welcome New York.
Yellow. Okay, all right. Interesting, man. But I still feel like there's a lot of things, of
Yeah,
course,
yeah,
that we
yeah.
can apply to our
100%,
own
yeah.
country. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's so many things, but
I was just like
Huh?
that was a question on top of my head because it was like
Yeah.
related to the other question. So, anyways, what do you think about the new iPhone? And what is your phone?
well, I had the iPhone XS, and then I broke
Nice.
it because
Not nice.
a car.
Okay.
It's sort of like it was like the weirdest thing that happened. Like I was walking, I was texting, and then I tripped because I was looking at my phone, and the phone literally fell off my hand. It was like a movie scene. It fell off my hand, slow motion, and then it fell. Yeah, and then because I was heading towards the cab as well, there was a car that was slowly coming out of the drive. You know, like it was parked and it was slowly coming out, and it fucking ran over my
No
phone, and I
way.
had to stand there and watch it slowly like fucking break, and I couldn't do anything about it. It was
Oh
the
my
most horrifying thing that's ever happened to me.
Wow, bro, you have you're a tough guy. So your heart has been broken, huh? By a phone. Well, I mean, this is so.
I'm exaggerating. Yeah, my heart's
No,
been
no.
broken.
I mean, I get what you're talking about, bro.
Do you know
it's
how
expensive.
attached I am to my phone, bro? I'm really attached to my phone.
I would have to say the same because I have an iPhone and I mean, I think
I'm kidding, obviously, man. I can live without a phone.
Seriously?
I'm
I
honestly
can't.
not one of those people.
I can.
Yeah.
Well, it's good for you to say that you can, but I can't. I mean, at the moment, my phone is like I have so much on my phone, like from notes, from like important like documents, and I have a lot of things. If my phone is like stolen or anything, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna go to the
Yeah.
iCloud or
Yeah.
something. No, the cloud.
Yeah.
The cloud. But you didn't answer the question about the new iPhone look. What do you think about that?
I didn't even see there's a new iPhone.
Yeah, it's it had been rumored, but it's getting the next month, I think. No, it's actually this month. Yeah, it's in September the 11th, I think, or the 17th, where they announced the new iPhone. But there's like these rumors or leaks for the new look of the new iPhone. You haven't seen that? Like it have like three cameras, which looks like terrible. It looks terrible.
Yeah, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I saw the three cameras thing, but I didn't see it. And I think if they did that, that would be ridiculous.
it would.
Because that's just like taking it too far.
Yeah, I mean the
You know what I
phone
mean?
looked like they
But,
have a huge
dude, I
mole
told
in
you,
it.
I've been busy with a dissertation. Like I hardly follow news.
Away from social media. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I said I've been busy with a dissertation, so I hardly follow this type of news anymore. You know what I mean?
I get it. Yeah. So what are you focusing on?
Unless someone shares it. Yeah. I mean, I'm focusing on like
You could say like your
how to develop myself as a YouTuber.
academically.
I mean, I've been constantly thinking about it in the back of my head.
On YouTube, like scheme or like not scheme, like
Yeah, basically not scheme, but just like
No, not scheme. Yeah.
when
yeah,
I
just,
come back, when I
lost for
come
words.
back, when I do come back, when I do come back and start making videos, what am I going to do? And if I do it, how am I going to do it? And what type of YouTuber do I want to be? Like I finally need to make a decision and stick to something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Definitely. And what do you
in-
think at the
yeah.
moment? I mean, like for a YouTube, like in your channel, so people like here watching this video, like would go to see your videos, but what would they expect in the future? Do you have like a thoughtful process in your head right now or anything?
Yeah, I mean, I like the segments where I bring certain topics into attention, silly ones, and I talk about them for no reason, and I come up with like hilarious things or like stupid perspectives. I like it because I don't want my content to be serious. I want it to be entertainment. So I love getting on a camera and sharing my perspective. That's one thing. But then sometimes, of course, people don't sometimes see that as real content, and they want something that's just like super creative. So, I mean, I was thinking of maybe trying to get back to making certain sketches, or maybe continue on the lines of making music, because I have a couple of lyrics and a lot of songs that I've
Go
written.
subscribe, guys.
But generally speaking, though, I think that what I want to do, the most thing that I want to do, is separate my video game, video gaming from like the regular content that I do, and have them in two different platforms. I've even created a Twitch for
You
myself,
did?
and I'm still debating whether I want to stream on Twitch or Facebook. But since I have a Facebook page that's already successful, in my head it kind of makes more sense to stream on
But
Facebook. But then Twitch has so many other benefits, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, financially you can make a lot on Twitch. So why focusing on Facebook? I mean, I know you have audience there, but I mean, like, if you want to make money, then Twitch is your pal.
True. I mean, hey, whatever decision I'll come up with, I mean, it's probably gonna be Twitch.
Yeah, whatever
okay?
decision you come up with, I'm gonna support it. So.
Yeah, precisely. I mean, but the most important thing, if I had to name them in segments, the one that I enjoy doing the most and the one that I want to continue doing the most is Dizzy Advice.
Dizzy Advice.
I just love it.
Same.
I don't know why. I mean, some people might not enjoy it, but
Yeah. No problem.
it's
Actually,
that-
this is your thing.
Or it would be, if I had to narrow it down to two topics, it would be Dizzy Advice and Stories with Dizzy. For some reason, I like telling stories about my past in a way where people can learn from them and relate to them. But at the same time, I feel like, because we discussed this before.
Yeah,
you know,
we did.
I agree with you in the sense that people are not 100% ready for it, because you don't have the following base that actually cares to listen to what you have to say. You know what I mean? But Dizzy Advice is a segment that I can't let go of, because I love those videos.
No, I mean, since
they give
since
me,
you love
they
it, I
gi-
mean,
yeah.
like, there's
Yeah.
no. there's no debating on this. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
you go for it. Yeah.
And people like
Yeah,
it.
you go for it.
And people like it. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, most of the videos.
since you like it, I mean, go for it. I mean, where do you see yourself in the future? I mean, like, even if you don't believe it.
Even if I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Wow. You have so much faith in me, bro.
I mean, just like say the thing that pops in your head. So.
Okay. In a massive island where
Chopping woods. Chopping woods.
No. In a massive island where I have my own company. So my company would be in a fucking island.
Okay.
Yeah, and
What is
we'd be creating video games, and people that get selected to become part of the company would fly into the island and would have to live in the island. So it's like they and the name of the island would be Disneyland. So it's almost like Disneyland, but it's just Disneyland.
Listen, you know what I've thought when you said like an island. I didn't thought about video game company. I thought you're gonna Chernobyl that place.
Nah, man. I'll baby proof the island and turn it into like a
Disney.
a sick ass place. Yeah.
Okay. Good luck with that. I thought you're gonna say like I'm gonna be a YouTuber or something like in an academic level education. So.
No. Okay.
Wrong.
Realistically,
bro.
Okay.
You went your fantasies again with Chopping Woods.
Yeah. Realistically, I would love to have a company that creates anime. I would have to have a company that makes video games, because these are the things that I grew up playing and watching. And I love them, especially anime. I feel like my priority, if I had to pursue one dream, it would be making anime. I would love and I would want to just make anime. Have a company that works and creates these amazing shows that I grew up watching, like Hunter x Hunter, and you know what I mean.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I mean, since you love this so much, I hope it comes true to you.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, this is something that I will try to pursue, and I will try to turn it into a reality. And the only way for me to do that is if I write my own story, like a light novel, and then.
And can you draw?
Yeah, I'm a good drawer. Yeah, I can draw.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. You know, in a way, this kind of makes me feel sad because there's a lot of things that I used to do and I no longer do, and I feel terrible about not having time. But I feel like this, it's sad that this is what it means to grow up. It shouldn't be this way.
Yes.
We should have enough time to dedicate to our hobbies too. Growing up shouldn't be this sad, like, super busy lifestyle where you don't have time to dedicate to anything but working.
Because we passed like an hour and 20 minutes. I want to end on like a ghost story thing. I know it's cliche.
I don't like ghost stories, man.
We have to end on a light thing.
Ghosts terrify me. All right.
You know what? This is funny because especially that you're alone. So.
Well, I'm not alone anymore right now because I'm staying at my friend's flat. But. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's funny that you said ghost because he was making a joke about a ghost being in this flat. And his name is Absi.
Oh my goodness.
So يقول لي رد بالك راه عبسي ما قاعد مزاج. I'm like, what? Huh? What?
Okay, so I think we passed about an hour. I think we should end it right here. So thank you very much, Ali, for having the time to talk with me in this podcast. You've been a really, really good speaker, a good influencer, I should say. And I would like to thank the people who are watching this podcast. Please do go subscribe to my friend here. And I wish you all the best to your channel. And I hope I see you succeed more. And you have gained more like popularity in terms of subscribers and, getting famous, bro. So yeah, thanks for your time. And I think I'll give you the last word. So go ahead.
Don't worry about it, bro. I'm happy to be here. And but it's been great. And I feel like I learned a lot about myself, a little bit, because you had me talking about certain topics that I wouldn't normally discuss. Hope that I get the subscribers that I need. So if you guys enjoyed, the podcast, make sure obviously to subscribe to my guy and to myself. And all I can say to the people that watch me personally is I can't wait to be back. And I'm glad that I got to do this because I wanted to say something for a while, and I was even thinking about making a video where I can justify why I've been away, and yet you've done it for me. So thank you so much. And thank you to everyone that's watched and supported me.
No problem,
and I
bro.
love you guys. And good night.
Good night.